That was trippy, dude.
What's going on?
Double down on the.
Double speakers going on right now or something. That's
strange.
Weird.
Or you, I don't know. Click the intro. I don't know.
I was tripping on that. Okay, well, everyone, hello and welcome to Beer and Cheese Tuesday. How you doing tonight? Today, where are you from? This beautiful world. All right, got that over with. We have a great panel again today. We got, thank you guys. We have Thrash live.
One of us.
Thrash live and Miscellaneous Brew Review.
Cheers.
Bumpy Brewery and Chadeo. Welcome, guys. Welcome, freaks. All right. Cheers, freaks from Chadeo. And welcome in anyone else that comes into the chat. And all my retweet people, of course, on Facebook and Twitter. So, J-Dub Vlogs, right on. Howdy. Cheers to you.
Bumpy looks like he's already enjoying this cheese.
Mary and Butch. Right on.
No, I got it out of the pack.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead. Hey, Cheryl, cheers. We're going to go ahead and you guys know the routine, but we're going to show beer and cheese, see if it goes well together. Mm-hmm. And we're going to start with Thrash. All right.
Hey, cheers, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Haven't been on in a few weeks. So tonight we're going to go ahead and go with the regular Pabst Blue Ribbon. This is a 16er. Pulled it out of the fridge. It's around 35, 40 degrees. Pour her up. Regular American Adjunct Lager, 4.2% ABV, brewed everywhere you want it brewed. Starts off with a really nice tight bubbles, highly effervescent, and a nice straw honey color. And we'll go ahead and set that down. Cheers on that one. And then for the cheese, let me put my Benjamin Franklin. It's almost Halloween. You got the smoked Gouda. It's called Smoky Park, and it is out of Decatur, Georgia. Decatur. How do you pronounce that shit? I don't know. Mm-hmm. And it is. Anything specific on here? No, there's really nothing specific. It gives the ingredients, but that's normal. Smoked Gouda. I took it out of the package about 10 minutes ago, and you got a really nice smoke flavor in the room right now. And there we go. It's a nice wedge. It cost a little under $7 with tax. So I went ahead and split it up a little bit so we can take a look at it. It's got a nice rind on it.
I like your layout. It looks like a stormtrooper helmet or something.
Smoky mark.
Yeah. Starmark.
Anyway, it's the cheese is kind of a whitish yellow, as a Gouda should be, a smoked Gouda. It smells really good. I cheated. I had just a cut off a little piece of it. Very good. We're in for a good night tonight on my side. Cheers. Thanks for having me, Brendan.
You're very welcome. Thanks for being here, man.
Cheers.
Right Cheers. All right, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Cheers, man.
Cheers. All right, so today we got a product out of Baltimore, Maryland. This is from Duclaw Brewing Company. This is part of their Pastry Arc series. This is a chocolate raspberry stout at 7.6%. It's called Naked Fish. Cool. Yep. Canned on 8/23/21.
Pretty fresh.
About a month old.
Yeah. Right on.
So slightly over 2 fingers of cocoa colored head, pretty tight knit and frothy. Looks good. Color on it is it's opaque. I'm not seeing nothing through it. I'm not even getting any red hues. But when you pour it, you can see through it. It's kind of like a Tootsie Roll brown, almost like a root beer color. And cheese, going pretty simple. Got Kraft mild cheddar.
Perfect.
Nice.
I know cheddar and stouts work, but does it work with raspberry? I don't know.
Mhm.
Nice.
We'll find out.
We will find out. Thanks, Miscellaneous, man. Right on. All right, we got Bumpy. I'm gonna say your guys' full names. Bumpy Road Brewery.
Take me home, bumpy road.
All right. The cheese that I have is Fiesta Grande Queso Blanco, which just means it's white cheese. And this package was quite filled with liquid. So I have a very moist
Yeah.
cheese. That's what it looks like. Yeah, extremely moist and
That moist button.
sticky and floppy. That cheese just says it's a snacking cheese. You put it on crackers and have it with fruit. So with reading that, I figured I have this goose from Three Font. Was it Fontinen? Something like that.
Yeah.
And
Fontaine.
an oud goose. It's a blend of lambic beer aged in oak, 60% malted barley, 40% unmalted wheat, old hops and water, 6.2% ABV, and says it's a blend of 1, 2, and 3-year-old lambics. I'm trying to see if there's any types of fruits out of this one. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's probably just a straight up goose or an old goose. Yeah, it's got a little cage and
Don't take your eye out.
you'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Don't do it for your man.
Do not.
Disney glasses on.
Big old shard goes in your eyeball.
Should have taken the cage off earlier. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's see how this thing pops.
Happy.
Oh,
It's
shoot,
pretty
barely, man.
spiteful.
I should
Those
probably
beers.
move my phone and everything just in case I have to pour it quick.
Right.
I'm giving crap about my phone right now. It's all messed up. Damn, buddy.
Look at all those muscles.
Yeah.
I'll just do it this way so it doesn't fly anywhere. Good fun.
Oh, nice spot.
It's just like Superman.
He learned his lesson after one time a ricochet right off the top of his head.
Plenty of cannon smoke coming out of that thing, and oh, it smells very pleasant from back here. Yeah, tight white bubbled head on that. It is kind of a deeper orange, amber-esque type color. It does have haziness to it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers. Beautiful beer. It's a good one too. All right. All right. So thank you, Bumpy. We got Chadeo coming up next.
For the first time since August 24th, I've made beer and cheese. And she has yet to move, by the way. She's still sitting there from last time. Crazy. Right? You just live there?
Love you, Stella.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to start out with the cheese. It is, I've had this sitting around for quite some time, but it is Spring Green Colby Jack. Bam. And this is what it looks like with my new cutting board.
Nice.
Ooh, I just and a new knife. Used it for the first time. Finally got a cheese knife.
Looking
So-
brewed tonight.
Looks pretty marbly and yummy. And surprised no one else brought this beer, but it is the Atomic Pumpkin, New Belgium, part of their Voodoo Ranger series. It is the hell is it? 6.4%. Like the can art in this one. The MFers around here charge $12 for a 6-pack for this. I'm not happy, but whatever.
It's that time of year.
They charge they charge the same price as one of their like special. They're like, it's a special release. I'm like, no, it's a spicy release. It's a $10 6-pack. There she goes. Look at that. Nice and orange. Good effervescence in there.
Mhm.
One finger ahead. I can't wait to dive in it. Ooh, I can already smell the gourd
Same
and
with
the. Bailey just wants cheese. I can smell the gourd and the spiciness from it. Can't wait to try them together. Yay!
Nice.
All right, beer man, it's your turn, man. It's my turn. All right, thanks, man.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Man, thanks, Burley. You are like, that's too kind of you, man. Thank you so much. Thanks
I
for the
have-
chat too as
I have
well.
PayPal.
You guys are rock. Panel, you rock. What's that?
I said I have PayPal too.
Yeah, dude.
Go Burley.
All right. Well, let's show the beer first. Yeah, let's do the beer. All right. So I have one. It's an heirloom corn lager, is what they call it, and it's brewed with Hacienda heirloom white and blue corn, and it's hopped with Hallertau Mutterfru and Motueka. It's a 5% lager.
Yeah, Motueka. And Paul Middlefrew.
And Paul Middlefru.
Yeah.
No date on this. Spent limes, it's what it's called. Well,
Look.
it's up there. All right, so nice kind of a honey color to it, or a honey, I guess. Two finger head has a little bit of a lemon edge in there too with the colors. Two finger head, white puffy head, looks really nice and frothy like marshmallow foam. A little bit rocky on the top. Real quick smell. It's lemony, lemon, herbal lemon. It smells. It really smells. It just smells like a corn lager. It smells good, like an American lager, kind of but a little more. It's just and very definitely unfiltered. Doesn't have has that kind of a dirtier smell to it, a thicker, richer smell. It's not as clean. So what I got, and I didn't want to pay $13 for this, so that's how much this cost me. And I thought it was $6. They lied on the stupid label, but I ended up with the sheep and goat cheese mix, and this is marinated in like olive oil and like peppers and some other herbs, cilantro it looks like, or something weird.
Yeah, those types of cheeses are actually really good.
Are they?
I don't
Mhm.
think they're worth the money though.
Yeah, that's kind of
Spendy.
Just be careful. You don't want oil everywhere.
right.
It up.
I know. I don't want. Meredith Dairy is where these guys are from, out of Australia. Wow, these guys are out of
That's probably
Australia.
why it costs. It's imported.
That's why. Yep. Best
It
before
won,
January
right.
20th. Oh, so we got a lot of time on this. All right. That was easy. And they're just like cubes in oil.
Nice.
And it's probably like a mixture of both sheep and goat together in these cubes, I imagine. I don't think one is one or the other. It's got to be a mixture. It's probably very similar.
How's the oil smell?
It smells like olive oil, yeah, but with the herbage. Yeah, it's kind of very like breakable. I'll get into that, but yeah, it looks like goat cheese, kind of like has that goat cheese kind of thing. It's very oily though. God damn, it's like getting into a sardine can or something.
Right.
That was sucked. All right. So hey, Joey, cheers, man. All right, so let's get back to Thrash if he's ready. And
So yeah,
review
Pabst
on
Blue Ribbon. If you haven't had it, if you can get it, get it. PBR, one of my favorite American Addict lagers. Go to cheap. I mean, here in Colorado, you can get a 12-pack of 16ers for $11.99, which you can't beat that. And it's made from malted barley, filtered water, special corn syrup. I don't know what special corn syrup is. Cultured yeast and spicy hops. And it contains carbs. So, yeah. They have that like a bullet point. But, all right. So, as you can see, it's been set, and I've been sipping on a little bit of it. Effervescence is still there. Little bit of a ring going around. It's leaving a little bit of Little bit of lacing, not bad at all. Honey color, and on the nose, got that sweetness from the rice, the barley. Even though they didn't say rice, I know it's part in here. The hops in there is very mild. It's like a Hallertauer Mittelfrüh, a Paul Mittelfrüh type of hop in there, or Willamette, or something that's really light. And yeah, it's very bright on the nose. So let's jump in, shall we? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And another cheers.
I just about spit my beer out. I just saw, who was it? Commerce.
Oh yeah.
Up a pack, 16 ounces for $4.99. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
You can't brew beer that cheap.
Mm-mm.
Sweetness on the tongue. You get the effervescence that just envelops the outside of your tongue and your palate. Goes down very easy. 4.2%. You don't have no alcohol on the breath. Nothing trying to evaporate off the tongue with this. This is a really good American adjunct lager. If Ron Sutton was here, I would tell him it was a Hams, and you wouldn't tell the difference. It's got that really sweet from the corn syrup. You know, one thing I think they do when it comes to American adjunct lagers, from a brewer standpoint, is that they actually they stop the fermentation. Either they use something, chemical, potassium metabisulfite or something, where they stop the yeast from working, and they actually add more sweetness to it. And I think it's probably true. It has to be true. Otherwise, this would be it would be like drinking champagne almost. You know how it's really dry? Champagne's really dry. This isn't. It's very wet beer. It's wet throughout the whole palate, and it's wet going down as well. So PBR, you can't go wrong with PBR. I mean, it's in line with Miller High Life. It's in line with your regular Budweiser, Bud Light, all of that stuff. So nothing wrong with this beer whatsoever. So that's that. And now the cheese. This is a Smoky Park. It's out of Decatur, which I was gladly know how to pronounce now. Anyway, so there is the label. I got it at Target, of all places.
Wow.
They had a lot of the regular goat cheese and everything that we usually buy. It's the first time I've been in there in a long time, and went to a different section. I go, oh shoot, they got the exotic cheeses and everything. So not too much, not as much as like Sprouts or anything, but here you go. There is the Rhine.
Was it the women's lingerie section? Yeah. Target.
Yeah.
At the Target.
Here the shirts like this, So the smell on this, I went backwards on that, but smoked Gouda. It's very smoky. It's very sweet on the nose. On the taste, this one is nice because it's not a waxy cheese where when you put it in your mouth, it just sits there, doesn't do anything. This one actually melts in your mouth. So very inviting cheese. No hot, peppery anything on there. Very smooth across. Burly.
Fuck. You rock, dude.
So right. Your man's going to go 2 hours tonight.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Oh no.
Oh,
no, he'll keep giving you money. Well, very smooth. It's a very smooth, creamy cheese. It's not spreadable. It holds its own. It's squeezy, but as soon as it hits your palate, it really creams up. So, but now, are you guys doing the before and after tasting where you doing the cheese and then drinking and having the cheese?
If you want to, you can.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are doing that.
Yeah, we have been.
So,
we have been.
Here we go. Cheers.
And mixed results with both methods.
what's funny is when you do the cheese first, the smokiness, it's not a heavy smokiness at all. You get a really good flavor over the palate, and then when you drink the PBR, the PBR just like disappeared. All you got is that nice creamy smokiness left in the mouth. So let's try it the other way. Shall we?
We shall.
Again, there's nothing that's been really taken away. The PBR just disappears, and you're left with the kind of the hoppy from the PBR, that mild hop that you get with it, and that corn syrupy, sweetness on there. But on top of that, just overlaid is that smoky Gouda taste. So yeah, that's fun. There's nothing that's negative about it. There's nothing that really jumps out as a positive. They go together. So let me think about it, and we'll come up with a score. So
awesome. Cheers, man. Right on. Cool, man.
Cheers.
Get on to Miscellaneous. Cheers.
All right. Oh yeah. Chocolate raspberry stout still got a little bit of head holding up there. Yeah, for the aromas, you definitely I get raspberry for sure. Doesn't really smell like real raspberry. Let's see. I didn't even check that. Let's see. Brewed with red raspberry juice, coffee, and cacao nibs.
Wow.
So juice. It does have that juice, like that cocktail juice kind of raspberry to it. I don't really get coffee. Definitely pick up chocolate. It's hard to tell. That raspberry's really, really out front. Yeah. Cheers, guys. I didn't know this had coffee in it the whole time. I guess I should have read the label a little better. Yeah, you get raspberries, you get chocolate. There's a slight coffeeness to it. I chalked it up to bitterness the past couple times I've had this, and that makes perfect sense. It's more like a black coffee, you get that slight bitter. I was thinking that it was too fresh, and some of those hops were coming through with that bitterness. Apparently, it's coffee. It's light to medium bodied, very loose in the mouthfeel. At the 7.6 ABV, it's kind of lackluster. I wish there was some a lot more robust, roasty, toasty grains in this malt, man. It's just lacking in that department, most definitely. The flavor's not bad though. It's just that, when you drink that stout and you're like, but the flavors are good, but it's just kind of watery. That's what this has got going for it. So, yeah. For the cheese, like I said, nothing crazy. Just regular craft mild cheddar, flexible cheese, but it does break. Smells like cheddar. Not real salty. Just a little tangy, a little slight zing to it. Cheddar cheese, very milky, envelops the palate. Said little tangy, very. It doesn't stand up anywhere close to that. The Big Luscious is hands down way better. Sagatuck, they have a barrel aged raspberry chocolate one, which is really good too. Not as good as the Big Luscious, but better than this. Yeah, pretty standard. Like I said, just creamy, little tangy, develops the palate. I think it'll be. It should bring anything. This got to help this. I don't know. I'm gonna find. Cheezers.
Cheezers,
man.
I'm not a big fan of Duclaw. I'm just gonna hang it up for him. So the cheese before the beer nullified all of that raspberry up front. The chocolate did still pick up slight coffee, slight bitter. It almost completely wiped the whole beer clean of any flavor. Raspberry did come back on the finish. Yeah, so let's try it the other way. Get some beer. I'm gonna have the cheese. Maybe that'll do something.
Cheezers, brother.
We got cheeser it again.
All right, so this shit's crazy. The mild cheddar overtakes the stout. How that happens, I have no idea. I think this beer is just a little bit lackluster, and like I said, and if it can't, I don't know, man. I've had stouts in mild cheddar before, and it worked great. Blame the beer. So, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. They just kind of do their own thing. Definitely the cheese before the beer washes away most of the beer's flavor initially and just left with a slight bitter coffeeness. And then it dries out on the palate. You get that slight raspberry comes back. That's about it. Not a big winner today.
Well, shit.
I didn't have good intentions when I was bringing this beer anyways. I already knew I was going to be not that great. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Could have brought it up.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cool. Cheers, man. Cheers, Miscellaneous. Right on. All right. So, Bumpy's next. Cheers to you.
All right. Well, let's go with the beer first. It's got that kind of funky smell to it a little bit. Picking up on some oak. It's got a little bit of a fruitiness, kind of wine-like. So maybe a little bit of like a grape. A little bit of that, what I like to refer to as like a rubber tire type aroma.
I smelled that before.
Yeah.
Not in a cheese, but yeah.
Well, yeah, no, this isn't the beer, but anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
Fucking fell through his chair.
Yeah, like a medium to light body, high carbonation to this one. Definitely has like a funky kind of tartness to it. So a little bit barnyardy. Kind of grape-like fruit qualities. Some of the oak comes through as well. 6.2% ABV doesn't come through. I mean, it's not that high of an ABV anyways. Fruit flies are irritating the hell out of me.
Fruit flies.
Yeah, and it's got a lingering tartness to it. I'll eat this cheese now. Oh, it's drying to the palate. If I didn't say that. So this cheese, like I said, is very wet. It came in a packet, the package that had like oil or whatever the hell it was. Whey, maybe it was probably whey. I'm guessing. I don't know. Cheese pretty much smells like nothing.
Oh wow.
Queso Blanco, man.
It's wet. It makes noises like you're chewing on a rubber bouncy ball.
What about a rubber tire?
No, more like a rubber bouncy ball. It's practically flavorless except for the extreme amount of salt that's in it.
Whoa.
It's gross. I hate it.
It's like mozzarella. It's like Spanish.
And then the beer
mozzarella.
washes it away. It's that's the good thing about the beer is it is washing away this nasty cheese. So I won't be eating any more of it.
And it goes down the drain.
I've had just 2 weeks in a row. I've had cheese I've absolutely hated.
Damn it.
You should save that and make like dip with it.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it in.
He's like, no.
That's it. I'm not eating any more cheese. So
Oh, you're not gonna have it with the beer?
I just did. I just
you
ate
just
the cheese
had?
and then just drank the beer. So
Sorry, I'm like,
I'm not gonna eat the cheese after drinking the beer because it's just nasty. It's just gonna leave salty.
oh yeah,
crap in my mouth.
yeah.
It's not a good texture. I don't like the texture of it. I don't like that it was in liquid. I don't like cheese that's floating in liquid. That's kind of gross. And yeah,
You don't like feta?
I like feta on pizza
Yeah, I like it.
or in a salad.
Feta's like usually like backstroking in a bucket of liquid.
You know,
Yeah.
That's how it comes. It comes in a huge block in a tub.
well, you can buy feta. They have feta blocks.
Yeah,
as well.
dry feta.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
Cool.
Short and sweet.
All
I'm probably just gonna get a cheddar next week because I can't just keep eating shitty cheese.
Can't go wrong with cheddar.
Cheese.
These weird fucking cheeses. All right. Well, cool, man. Thank you.
That was his
Right on.
pre-run for next week. Don't bring queso blanco.
Oh yeah, that's right. You might have some type of other cheese that you choose. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't thought about that. Shit. We'll think about it.
Hello.
Cheers, Chadeo.
Hello.
Como está?
Hello, Clarice. Okay, so I am bringing the Spring Green Colby Jack right here. Is what it looks like again. Very marble in color with the yellow and white. Let's see, kind of spongy and the M word.
Moist.
Yeah, it
Yes.
feels like so nice. Check the aroma. Milky, earthy, mild, yet inviting.
There's moist.
There's moist. Moist. All right. Give it a taste. Okay. Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Stella?
What's
She's nervous.
Why are you nervous? You've been on TV before. She's like, not like this. It's a very nice mild cheese that would, mild, earthy, milky, just like I said there. Melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand.
Exactly. All right, my camera's irritating the hell out of me. It's just like kind of cockeyed. But I went with the cheese first because I'm pretty sure this beer is just going to obliterate it, but that happens. So my beer is the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Series Atomic Pumpkin Spicy Release, not special release. It's 6.4% ABV. It's held on to its head pretty good, and there still is effervescence coming up there. Good looking color, nice orange in color. Yeah, medium effervescence. Yeah, they're pretty good. And check its aroma. I'm not snorting it. Oh wait, yes I am. Ooh, chili peppers, pumpkin spice. The spices tickle your nose like the captain of the football team tickles the head cheerleader. Yeah, very nice. Cheers on the taste it now.
Cheers.
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 That was wrong, Chad.
Oh, it gets better. Falls the nose with a light spiciness, which is where the fuck am I? Which is followed by a hipster in a pink tank top and beanie complaining about climate change.
Okay.
Oh,
That's the
hey.
pumpkin spice of it. I thought it was funny when I wrote it. I guess that one didn't go over well.
Lep is going, what?
Yeah. What the hell was that, Chadeo? I said this beer was spicy, but also like a hipster at Starbucks. You know, I'm drinking a pumpkin spice. I'm complaining. All right, now I'm going to combine the cheese with the burr.
Cheesers.
Cheesers.
Cheese yours.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It kind of worked. The spices from the pumpkin spice really came out in the cheese, and I got a little bit more heat with it by adding, I guess you could probably say, the milk or whatever, the cheese to it. But the cheese itself was obliterated, kind of like a pumpkin when it hits the ground on you smash it. There you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it until the next time around. That's my Norm Macdonald for you too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Easy one to follow there, beer man.
I love your cat, man.
Nice for Chadeo.
Cute,
Stella
man.
rocks, man.
She's a cool cat, man.
I rock.
Hell yeah.
Headbang.
Oh, let me finish this.
Oh, cheers. Yum.
My side beer, man. Before it gets
Side
warm.
I'm drinking my side beer as my main beer.
Oh, cool. You got a lot of thoughts on that beer coming up. So this beer, let's go into the nose. So first thing I get is corn chips. Like what are those corn chips?
Fritos?
I guess Frito, the little curly things.
Tortilla or Tostitos?
Curly.
Those are
Funyuns.
Fritos.
No, not Funyuns.
Fritos. That's
Fritos.
Fritos. Yeah, it tastes like Fritos. Either blue or whatever corn they put in it. It just has that corn flavor.
Nice.
There's definitely a maize or a corn or some kind of thing going on. Has a Pilsner kind of cracker thing going as well. Lemon, and herbal lemon, probably from the hops. Herbalness, that nobleness from the hops, the Hallertau, what's the other hop they used? I forgot. These guys are out of
Macatito.
Matueka. I don't know. I forgot what that hop's all about. But these guys are from Seattle, so the crazy town, the crazy city.
Crazy.
But it has a nice honey kind of like a honeyness to it. There's a sweetness to it. There's a sweet caramel honey or something going on. It's just very nice. It doesn't have that clean taste. It has more of like a European Pilsner kind of thing going on. It's unfiltered. It looks thicker to me. It looks like honey. I mean, it's just a nice head, good retention. All right, let's go for the drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, it's drinkable. Let's put it that way. It's wet. It's watery. It's wet. It's definitely not that filtered flavor, that clean pilsnery that thing that you would get. It does have a European lager kind of feel to it, but it also has kind of like a post prohibition kind of style thing going on, adjuncty, kind of maybe some rice in there, some corn. It does have. It might even have some honey additive in there as well. It does have kind of that, and it's got that corn chip thing, just a big time corn chips. Like they threw a bunch of corn chips in there. Yeah, it's weird. It's got that Pilsner cracker thing as well. It's very malty. It's very malty and very thin with the hops, but just enough. It does leave kind of a dry, bitter finish in the back, but very nice and I really like this. Actually, it's quite nice. I'm not really into the corn stuff. I don't like corn a whole lot, but this isn't bad. This really isn't. I figured a light beer would go good with cheese, with some kind of lighter tasting cheese. I'm hoping this is lighter tasting, but it looked lighter, but now it looks really thick. so it might have some stuff
pretty
going
good
on.
sized squares too, man.
Very, yeah. I mean,
Right.
That's
Right
a hefty
before it goes,
chunk,
let it
dude.
chew.
it's like sheep. It's like like goat milk or cheese,
Yeah.
the goat cheese. It's breakable just like that, but oily in an oil bath of herbs, an herb garden bath or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Let's eat this. Hell yeah.
Bon
Sure.
appetit.
Jeez.
Oh, boy, good.
Ooh.
$13 good.
Yeah, dude. I should have had half of that though.
Damn. I need
That
that in
was
my
a
life.
straight good cheese.
Good time, man. Pure show.
Oh yeah. It's got the consistency of cream cheese, right? Like that creamy. I think the oil kind of plays a part with the smoothness of it. You're getting the olive oil. You're getting it's salty. It's got a lemony taste to it, coriander or something. It's got like a peppery. I think those are coriander things in there, and it's got like a basil or not basil, like oregano or something. It's salty though. It's got a nice seasoning flavor. Very nice, thick cheese, oily, like not oily, like I said, creamy, thick, and just mushes in your mouth. And it's got this crazy herbal like taste to it. Very nice with that saltiness and that creaminess. Very good.
Through your nasal too. I mean,
Oh man,
I love
it
those.
sticks on my lips. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna cut one in half though. So let's go beer before cheese. Let's go. Well, let's go cheese before beer because I already had a piece of cheese. Let's have another one of these. Ah, dude, you don't want too much of that. That's gonna fill you up, man. That's gonna make you have to have hard poop in the morning, dude.
Constipated.
Cheesers, brother.
Or take a sip of that.
Yeah.
Take a swig of that oil when you're done. Help you pass it.
I'll have to get through. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Takes the corn away. Makes it more of a thirst quenching beer. Something light. Puts out the fire. Puts out the flame. Just kind of goes in real well with it, actually. Takes away any oily or creaminess on your mouth as you're trying to chew it. As you're taking the cheese in your mouth, it pastes to your mouth. This beer kind of takes that pastiness away, and it just allows you to enjoy the beer, the cheese more, or the cheese and the beer. Just it's a nice pairing. It's just I don't know, man. I like this. Brings out basil, comes out more. Basil starts to come out more with this beer in my mouth. Let's get beer before the cheese.
Cheers, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, sorry. Okay, that just like that didn't really work. No, the cheese just smothers it. You can't taste any beer anymore. No, goodbye. No.
There you go.
Very nice, very good beer. Not bad alone, but very good with the cheese. So, I'm happy with this. That's cool.
How
did
the Fritos taste go away, or what did it do to it?
It took away the corn chippy kind of taste.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of brought in like the beer kind of smothered any of those like weird off flavors from this drink. I don't know, like it's not an off flavor, the corn, but I mean it's part of the beer, but it's just not what I liked. So it was nice to be able to have that cheese, the cheese be able to take away that corny kind of thing.
Smoothed it out
a bit, balanced it, and So yeah, and the saltiness was really nice with the wet beer. So it just thirst quenched it, like I said.
Nice.
Very fun to drink. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It would have been good with your beer as well, Thrash, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Any light lager, any lager of any kind. Yeah, cool.
They have they have like the mozzarella balls and stuff that they have like in a container. You have oil and basil and all that stuff. They do that too.
Right.
Mhm.
As long as the cheese can absorb it, it's kind of a waste in a way because it sounds like your cheese did absorb it.
Yeah, the cheese to
Yeah.
absorb the beer. Well, everything.
Well, no, the
Yeah.
oil, the cheese absorbed. It took the oil and all the flavors into it. I've seen it where you had like a waxy type cheese that's in there, and they put it with the oil. That first bite's okay, but as soon as you get to the center of the cheese, it's not there anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
This
it
is
depends
that-
on the cheese you get. Yeah.
It's like that thick sheepy cheese, that thick like whole goat milk, those tubes you get, but with that oil, and it's just I don't know. This just kind of, it's very good beer before cheese. So I mean, it really took away a lot of that nastiness, oiliness, I guess. Yeah, just the bad flavors you didn't really want to get. It even took the salt away. It thinned out the salt.
Yeah.
That gets a little intense, just like Bumpy was saying, this shit was salty. I mean, it does. These cheeses get salty. I mean, some of them are intense.
Well, that's majority is
So-
part of the processing too. So
Yeah, true.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, they probably brining, or I guess.
I'm wondering, like with the oil and the flavorings they have in the oil, if you were to do like a get some bread, like some Italian bread. and
Oh
put
yeah.
that on a plate with some pepper. I
Oh,
wonder how that would
with
play.
some olives.
There you go. That's
Some
it.
Kamado olives, or those purple olives.
The red ones? Yeah.
dude. That shit's good, dude. Yeah.
So-
This was good. This would be great on a like a Italian like salad or something like that, or
Nice.
some kind of Italian dish. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Cool.
Man. It's cool. Let's bring you back up.
I'm like Alex.
Mr.
the Beer
Talkative.
Master.
No, I'm just kidding. That's
Anyway,
good to have,
PBR, everybody knows the PBR. PBR is good drink of beer. I always rate it a 94. It's an A for me. It's a definite A, but it's not out of this world A. It's very good beer. If like Beer Man was talking about, it's like when we're doing like beer reviews and stuff, PBR is on the side where you got the side beer. Well, so you don't want to drink your other one all the way. So you always got the one that you go to. If it ain't this, it's a homebrew. So cheers, everybody. As for the cheese, this is the Smoky Park Smoked Gouda. Highly recommend this one because it has been sitting on my cutting board for a while. I've cut up a bit more, and it hasn't dried out. I think Chadeo's hasn't either. Usually, you get these types of cheeses that the outside of the cheese dries out. That's still nice and pliable, or as Chadeo said, moist.
I'm sweating, so yeah.
So this cheese, I'm happy with this cheese. I'll give it a 92 all day long. Together, they play well in the sandbox, but they kind of had their own sides where they didn't mix together or anything like that. They didn't one take the other flavor from the other. It didn't do that. It was kind of like either you had the smokiness or you had the adjunct, that adjunct taste in your mouth. So they did well. If you were to put them together, I'll just give it a B. I'll just give it an 80. I mean, we'll just be, it's average. It's nothing to, write home about to mom. But there's no negative to it. So if you were to have it together at a party, you're going and there's a cheese tray, you're drinking a PBR, and you hit this one, you're not going to go, they go together. So that together, I'll just give them an 80.
Cool, man. Hey, that works. Still passable.
Yeah.
So that's good.
not
Go
a-
ahead. Oh,
not a
yeah.
good-
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted
Yeah,
to
shout
show-
yourself out too. Yeah.
You were talking about not seeing the video. Let me just share just part of this. I
Sure.
put this out today. Let me bring it up here, and I'll keep it muted. But this video I put out, if you guys want to go check it out, this is my girl Faith, and I'm doing her vlogs, and this is number 6, and we're at Harmonized Horsemanship. And I just got done working with her, and there's a lot more video of her outside and everything, but her getting adapted to the place. She will be a year old next month, and she's just a gorgeous, beautiful little Arabian that I have. Her DNA's come back. She's Arabian, and she's Puerto Rican Pasifino with Hanoverian, which I don't think she's a part of because Hanoverians are like huge. But yeah, check it out. That's what's going on the channel right now. We should be doing a brew video October 3rd. Chadeo and I are going to do a brew thing with some friends of mine. I have like 5 friends that are brewers. I'm inviting Chadeo over to join us. He's not going to brew anything. I'm going to have him drink, get him drunk, and I'll drive him home. I'll throw him out the car door and say, have a good day.
That's scary. We got a bunch of coyotes. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Yeah. So we got that going. And then probably 2 weeks after that, I'll probably do a brew day. I'll do a live brew day from my place. Chadeo can come over and we'll do a 10-gallon batch. I'll send him home with 10 gallons of wort. And he can do what he wants with it. He can sleep
5.
with it.
Yeah, I'll give 5. Okay, I thought you said 10. I was like, I don't need that much.
No, 10 total. 10 gallons total.
Perfect.
Cheers,
Can't wait.
everybody.
Nice.
Cheers to
Yeah.
chat. Cheers to beer man. Cheers everybody on the panel.
Cheers, man. Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks, Thrash. Right on.
Right.
Check out Dash Life. Right on. All right. Let's get Miscellaneous up here.
All right. So I guess I'll start with the cheese first. Kraft mild cheddar. Can't go wrong. It's a staple. I mean, I don't know. Mild cheddar's great. If I had to score that, I'd put it at, I don't know. There's definitely better mild cheddars out there than that, but I don't know. I stick it at a 93. It's good cheese. Can't go wrong with just a standard mild cheddar cheese. As for this naked fish pastry arky, yeah, not my favorite. Like I said, I just feel like the beer is not robust enough. The malt profile on this, and it just leaves it with kind of like a watery body. Like I said, the adjuncts are there for the most part. I mean, I could taste the chocolate, raspberry, and now that I know that that's coffee and not just bitter, it makes sense. The adjunct flavors are there. Like I said, it's just lackluster in the malt department, big time. That's 7.6%. Just didn't do it for me. This is probably the last Do Club product I ever buy.
Wow.
I'm done with this company.
Crazy.
It's not. I've tried and tried again, and I stop. And they make new stuff, and I go back. And I'm like, It's just never real big hitter for me. So if I had to score this beer, I mean, it's not totally bad. Some people might like it. It's definitely might be something introductory for somebody getting into craft beer because it's not like super robust, but you get those flavors, I guess. But I definitely think it's misleading as a stout. I wouldn't call this a porter either. It's just it's an abortion.
Just some dark beer.
It's just not. It's not good. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Oh, some shit popped up on my screen. Get out of here. Apparently, my Discord didn't like that. It just popped open at random. Yeah, I don't know. I put this at 75. It could be at mid 80 for, I guess, somebody who would like this, but I don't know. It's one of the stouts that I've had, and these rich, robust, barrel aged. This not even barrel aged, just so in depth, and this is just missing on a lot of points. For the comparison, or for the collab beer and the cheese, I will say this. I had a pretty good sized mouthful of cheddar, and I took a swig off of this, and the chocolate and coffee came out. And it dyed that raspberry out, but like I said, as it finished on the palate, it dried out, raspberry came back. Just wasn't a real good comparison. I don't know if I could put a score on it, but I do know that like robust malt, roasty malted stouts, chocolate does work well with cheddar cheese. I've done it. It's worked. It's the beer this time. That's all I can say. So pairing this beer with the cheddar cheese, this particular stout, no bueno. So shout out wise, just look out for some more miscellaneous brew reviews. You could always catch me on Instagram. I usually post over there a lot of what I've been drinking on. I think tomorrow night at 9:00, there's going to be an examination on my channel with Beer Man. We're going to be taking a look at the Terp Zombie from 450 North and Beer Zombies. So that should be interesting if you're looking, I don't know, if you're into sours. If you're not, just interesting beer, and we'll give it a fair shake. So should be fun. They usually make good stuff. Looking forward to it. So
yeah, me too.
Cheers.
Cool, man.
I finished this abomination.
There you go. Oh, down that shit. Thanks, Miscellaneous. All right. Bumpy.
I'll start it off with the biggest surprise of the night. The cheese. Not even worth giving it a score. It's absolute trash. Yeah.
Damn.
Might as well just take some table salt and eat that. And then, you'd be better off, because then you wouldn't have the liquidy nastiness that it left behind. Thing was running off the cutting board because it was so wet.
I will tell you this.
I moved the cutting board and I had a big puddle of cheesy goo on my table.
That cheese ain't supposed to be eaten like that either.
It said snacking cheese right on it, so
they lied.
Yeah, it said put it on crackers or no, that's not a cracker cheese at all.
No.
I don't know what the heck I do besides throw it in the trash like I did.
For melting.
Well, it was right next to one that was made for cooking, but it said snacking cheese. It's probably the same exact damn cheese as the cooking cheese. But anyways, never going to buy it again. Absolutely horrible. The beer, this 3 Fontinen, or however you pronounce it, the Oud Goose. It's decent. I liked it. It had some good flavors coming through. Pretty much pick up on each individual part of it with the oak and the funkiness. For the price, though, it was $13 for this little tiny 12-ounce bottle. I think it's 12 ounce. No, it's more than that. 12.7 fluid ounce bottle. Too high. It didn't wow me the way that a beer priced like that should wow me. So I'll give it a 95 out of 100. I think it was still a good blended goose, especially for one that wasn't flavored with any fruits. It had plenty of flavors going for itself, even coming off kind of like white grape or some type of grape that you might find in like a champagne or something. And then, obviously I'm not going to say that they went well together because that cheese sucked.
Did it take any saltiness off?
The goose washed it down. The goose had enough strength and the flavors that it actually washed all that salt and everything right down. There's nothing left behind except for some still little bits of rubbery, chewy grossness on the remnants on the palate. But yeah, that's that. Now I'm drinking some Ninja Kitties.
That's a cool label. I like that label. That's cool.
That's a good score that you gave that beer. 95.
That's a great beer, actually. That Fontinen's how they say it, I think. But that's a really good goose, man. Yeah.
I have so many different.
It's like $10 for the bottle, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I paid $13. They had another one at the store. They had another one at the store. It was a 750 ml bottle, but it was like $33.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's for a review. Yeah, I mean, that's still a lot.
$30. Yeah.
Thank you for going all the way. Yeah, no, that's a big one. That's good though. I like it. Cool, man. Thank you, Bumpy. Let's get to.
Oh yeah, maybe I should shout stuff.
Yeah, shout yourself out. Goodness gracious.
After Dark Beers on Sunday. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My channel, Bumpy Road Brewery. Regular dark beer based off the grain, off the malt. Then after that, following it up on Monday would be Malty Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same thing on my channel. And we're doing Imperial Pilsners. Find yourself a higher ABV Pilsner and let's have a night of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, man. Sounds fun.
Cheers.
I gotta find one. Yes. I that's what I love about Malty Mondays. The best is trying to find these beers and learning. I love learning, man. Learned a lot. So thank you. Right on, man.
There's some loopholes.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right. All right, Stella, you ready? It's our turn. She doesn't give a damn. She's like, whatever. All right, well, Squirrel, if you're still there, I'm going to start out with the beer and give it the old Chadeo sniff. No, I'm just messing. But this beer is very pleasant, very good this year. I think they changed something up from last year to this year. Brings out the best of autumn. You get that pumpkin spice, and you get the the fall spicy chilies combined in it. Very well balanced. Very tasty. It's a 96. I like it. It's a good beer. I'll have to go to a different brewery. I'm sorry. God, I'm tired. Long damn day. Different liquor store and try to get it for its necessary price, not $12 for that. But yeah, it's a good beer. As for the cheese, it's gone.
Yeah.
I ate it all. But the cheese is Spring Green Colby Jack. I liked it. I think it would be really good. It's a good snacking cheese. Also, I think it would really be good if you took the whole thing and just kind of sliced it and put it on a turkey sandwich. I think it would go great on turkey sandwich. For the cheese is also a 96. Combined, I was hoping for better, but at the same time, I was expecting it to be about what it was, which is just an average combination at an 85. So, yeah, it kind of worked, but then it really it did enhance the beer, which it seemed like for you guys, it was like your cheese overpowered your beers sometimes, if I caught that. So, yeah, I mean, it was an okay combination. I've had a lot better, so hopefully next week I can bring something better to combine with. For shout-outs, Sunday, the Hanging Chads. Not too sure what time. I'm going to discuss with Lone Star and C during football season if we should go live an hour before the first football game. That way people aren't fighting between us and the football game. So this week it is over on Lone Star's Lounge. Weird to say that, but it's over on his channel this week, and we'll probably do another hot sauce review at the end. That's always good. Also, I still have 7 beers I need to edit and upload from Florida. Whoops, kind of forgot about them. So I've got several beer reviews between that and what I've done back at home. I think I'm at 13 beer reviews I need to edit and upload. So yeah, I'm getting kind of behind. My stuff slacking up a little bit, but
Me
cheers,
too.
beer man. Thanks for having me. Cheers, panel.
Cheers to you,
Cheers,
man.
chat, and Squirrel. One more. That's for you, brother.
All right.
Cheers, Chadeo.
Squirrel.
Sweet,
Cheers,
man.
guys.
Thanks, man. All right. Cool, man.
Woohoo.
All right. So the beer, let's get the beer. That's what I did first. So the beer, corn, straight up. Pilsner, malty, corn, merry malty. Does have a nice bitter touch in the back as it warms. As it warmed up, it was, I actually drank this at about 50 degrees. I'd prefer it at like 40, 45, right out of the fridge, cool. But not bad, drinkable, wet, thirst quenching, very nice European taste to it with kind of an Americanized taste as well. Had like just this weird, I don't know, I guess heirloom lager taste to it. But not bad, not a bad lager. I'd drink this again totally in a heartbeat. Like very good beer. I'd give it a 94 out of 100. 94 out of 100 for sure. I think it's great. I've been given a lot of 94s lately. I've been very generous. So I need to maybe find something shitty. The cheese.
I can point you in the right direction.
Well, by tomorrow we might find out if there's something shitty because I got some really old ones. But the cheese was absolutely good as fart. No, fart's not good, but it was good as fuck. It was good. If the fuck's good, that is. But the cheese was just amazing. Great goat cheesy kind of consistency with that oily smoothness from the oil, and the herb was just very nice. I liked it a lot. I thought it wasn't too salty, but it was salty. But it had that creamy kind of natural feel to it, like goat cheese, that just that real raw milky kind of thing. So it was really good. I liked it. It went down well. It was very pasty. I'll give it a 90. I'll give it a 90. Am I gonna give it a 94 again? No, it's I'll go with the 95. I'd actually want to buy this again. This is good stuff. It's worth the money. $12 for that. About 10 cubes, 10 big cubes. You saw them. So and then the together score was just very nice. The beer before the cheese is much better. Definitely do that. Otherwise, it'll smother it. The watery beer, not watery, but it felt watery after the cheese. After it got a handle on the cheese, it knocked all the bad particles out of the beer that I didn't like, the corn, and then it knocked out some of the saltiness in the cheese. So it kind of intertwined and just kind of, it was perfect. It was perfect. Very good. I will give this a 96 out of 100. A very good mix. So
Nice.
we went A all the way here.
Heck
So
yeah.
good choice. So
Tell us, yeah.
all right, let's I'll just go back to this. I'm just gonna leave it where we're at. But so beer and cheese will be for next week. I was thinking maybe we haven't done Colby Jack like as a designated. Let's do Colby Jack.
I was debating between
maybe a light beer with that. I don't know. You guys make your decision.
I got my Colby Jack right here, baby.
Cool, man.
Colby Jack with any beer?
So I expect you to be here next week.
I will try my darndest.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, but Colby Jack. Let's do Colby Jack. I'll find one too. Yeah, well, I'll find one. Hell yeah. If you want to be here, let's do that. Any beer of choice, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then Wednesday tomorrow will be our second of 4. We have 3 more left. So we'll be number 2 tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern. Will be the how old can you go series, and we're gonna try and bring as old a beer as you can possibly imagine, and still not don't get sick. Make sure it's pleasant. I don't want you getting sick or food poisoning or anything. But yeah, bring a good 2-year-old IPA like Bumpy did last time, which I actually have. So we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, bring an old stout too. Bring an old aged stout. I don't care. See what the difference is in the flavors. A lot of us are saving those founders, this, that, I know
yeah.
Alex has a few of them saved up.
I got a crap ton.
Cool. Yeah, I mean that's fine. You know, we're just trying to get the flavors. It's just a big sensory panel. So see what aging does to our beers. All right. So yeah, that's good. We had a good panel tonight. It was fun. I'm finally awake and a little buzzed, and I'm feeling great. So good stuff. Good chat, man. You guys rocked. Freaking Burley was the dude of the night. Thank you for all those freaking oh my gods. You rock, dude, and everyone rocks equally. You guys are all awesome, and thank you, panel, man. You guys make it. Thank you for being here, man.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man. You bet. Anytime. Miscellaneous brew reviews, Bumpy Road Brewery, Chadeo, and Thrash Life, and Beer Man. Check us out if you haven't already. So cool. Had a good night. Let's go ahead and find this. We got it right here. Boom.